Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. This is Motivational Friday, y'all. I hope y'all having a wonderful Friday, y'all. Let's get the morning started. Hey, good morning. When you will believe your big day is coming, you got to do it for yourself. One else. When you wake up in the morning, there's nothing going right. You have to say to yourself, hey Dita, good morning. Hey, welcome Dita, happy Friday. No one else can do it for you. Got to do it right. We get some motivation today, y'all. We gonna get some motivation. All right, hey, here to tell ya, it any better until you make up your mind. When you wake up in the morning, there's nothing going right. It's gonna be right. Hey, y'all come in the building. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy TGIF. If you wanna do it right, pack up your mind. Hey, Carol. Good morning. Yes. TGIF. Y'all gotta make it right. Y'all gotta make it better. Whatever y'all going through, y'all can wake up in the morning and y'all can make it better, y'all. I'm telling you. It's been crazy. 2025 has been like starting off crazy, right? In the morning. And nothing's going right. To yourself. Hey, all right. It's gonna be all right, y'all. No one else can do it for you. Got to do it right. Make up your mind. All right, hey. When you wake up in the morning and there's nothing going right, to yourself. All right, hey. Gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be right. Gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be right. Be right. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Be right, gotta be right. Hey, all right. Hey. Good morning, y'all. When y'all wake up in the morning, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all gotta make it right. Right? 2025 has been started off with a bang, has it not? Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, I had a request to do a motivational, video, right? So I'm doing my little motivational video. And y'all, we are just, 2025, we're at the beginning, right? We are at the beginning of 2025. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in, y'all. I'm telling you, it has been crazy, crazy for a lot of people, right? I mean, in the chats, the lives, me and my baby Jamils, a lot of people coming in, they are like saying, coming in, glad to come into the lives because, they're going through whatever they're going through. And they're like, I'm glad to, get a little bit of motivation, get some laughs and things like that, right? So I'm telling you, there are, hey Mia, how are you? Welcome in. There is like so much going on in the world, you guys. I'm telling you guys, I mean, from the plane crashes, people losing their lives, all these federal indictments. I mean, some people acting crazy, some people's out to lunch. I mean, it's just a lot going on, right? So I'm doing this motivational video this morning, this live video, because we have to stay, we have to, continue to stay strong through whatever storm you go through, right? So you just have to, make it right. Like Cheryl said, it's gonna be right. It's gonna be all right. You wake up in the morning and, you just got to make it right, right? So I'm starting my morning off with my little coffee, you guys. I mean, y'all probably, oh, y'all can see it. Okay, my little coffee, yes. And then I started doing my MCT oil. This is just my little starter for motivation, y'all. It makes me, it perks me up in the morning. So I pour this, yes, in my coffee, and it gives me like, gives me a lot of energy. I know it's crazy, right? But I put just like a little bit, just to get my day started, y'all. Then we gonna get the chit chatting and talking. But yeah, I just pour a little bit, in my coffee. Oh, some oil, some MCT oil. It's like the little coconut on here. You guys can see it. But this is just me getting my day started, you guys. But this, like, I said, like 2025, y'all, it's been crazy. I mean, plane crashes left and right, all kind of stuff. Y'all know the Diddy stuff. Everything under the sun it's going crazy, right? I mean, it is going crazy. I mean, I don't know what is going on, but y'all, I'm telling you, the block is hot everywhere, right? Everywhere. So y'all, we gonna get into some motivation as soon as I finish getting my morning regimen started. But I take this to extra virgin olive oil. Yes, yes, yes. I put it in my coffee as well. Yes, yes, yes. I put it in my coffee. And this is just my morning. My morning giddy up. So I've been, motivating, gives me a burst of energy in the morning, y'all. And then I take my little shot. I got it from Amazon. And no, none of this stuff, I'm not doing no promotions for nobody. I ain't nobody got time for all of that, right? But this is just my little morning regimen. But so I was, asked, somebody said, you should do a motivational video. I said, you know what, I should. I really should. But y'all know my energy is already natural. I just love, having my natural high. But anyway, y'all, welcome in the building, y'all. We are going to be talking about just everything in general, right? Like whenever we go through things, people like tend to give up. Sometimes you go through whatever. It may be a sickness, it may be an illness, it may be some finances, it may be your job, it may be your car broke down, something's wrong with your house, something's wrong with a family member, you lost a family member, just whatever the case may be. But my thing is, y'all, don't ever give up, right? Don't ever give up, because once you guys give up, that's like when your breakthrough is coming, right? This is when your breakthrough is coming. So y'all, we already know 2025 has been crazy, right? So I'm just going to give you guys just a couple of like little pointers, little, helper tools to help you guys along y'all's way, along y'all's journey. And these are things that I do every once in a while. I'm not saying I do them every single day, but I do them that like little helper tools. And see, y'all, I got my Temu bracelets on. I got my Temu bracelets on. See, when we check in, we check in with Temu. We don't check in with the diamonds. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. But seriously, on a serious note, I don't know if y'all see this little turtle. So turtles, they signify like, positive things. Like, they say like, elephants and different things or whatever. But I didn't know, and I'm going to make you guys laugh because I bought these braces, and no lie, no joke, being real, right? I bought these, and then I started doing research, and I got these from Temu. Seriously, my baby bought them from Temu, right? And I did not know that I was doing some research, and they were talking about turtles. They were saying turtles. So I looked it up, and I'm going to read what it says about turtles, right? And this is all in the positivity realm, motivation, trying to keep your head above water when you're going through whatever you're going through, right? So it says, in many spiritual traditions, turtles symbolize longevity, wisdom, patience, and a connection to the earth, representing the slow, steady journey of life and the importance of finding peace within oneself. So y'all, hey Jesse, welcome. whenever you have like a turtle on a bracelet or something, or maybe a turtle in your house or something, that is supposed to signify those things, like I said: longevity, wisdom, patience, and the connection to earth. So also like praying, and these are just little helper tools for motivation, because we don't know, people going through all kind of stuff. We don't know what people are going through, right? So thank you. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you. So so like I said, the turtles are symbolizing longevity, wisdom, patience, peace. But y'all, are y'all familiar with like praying at 3 o'clock in the morning? I'm not no holier than thou. I'm not no holy roller or nothing like that. Okay, Jazzy says yes, praying and meditation. I've never tried to meditate. I never tried to meditate, Jazzy, but I'm gonna try it. Jazzy's, hey, Mohammed, how are you? Jazzy says that's true, a lot going on and people are dealing with a lot. Yes. And I was asked to do this motivational live video, you guys. So I'm doing my live motivational video. So I hope everybody, hey, welcome in, Bronze, welcome. So I'm just giving everybody some Friday motivational, like motivational speech for whatever you're going through. It may be a sickness, somebody may be getting on your nerves. I mean, maybe your car is broken down or something. You're going through, whatever it is. The kids getting on your nerves, the kids being bad. You hurt yourself, maybe. Whatever, right? Hey, Laura Lee, welcome. Whatever it is, I'm just pouring out just a couple of like helper tools that I use, and I'm not saying I use them every day. Like I said, I want to reiterate that, but whenever I do, I do do my 3 o'clock prayer. And the 3 o'clock prayer is supposed to symbolize, it says praying at 3 o'clock in the morning is considered good because it allows us to intercede for our spouse and kids, covering them with God's protection and love and favor. It also fosters a deeper connection with the divine and has a significant impact on children's lives and just like anybody in general, really, right? So I know, let me tell y'all a story. Just last week, I just woke up and I did a 3 o'clock prayer, right? So I prayed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it wasn't no big, long, deep prayer. It was just a prayer of protection. I always say Psalms 91. If you guys aren't familiar, Psalms 91 is the canopy of protection. I'm always talking about Psalms 91. And I just say Psalms 91, canopy of protection, right? But I said my little prayer at 3 o'clock in the morning, just, a little prayer, God keep me protected, my family, keep under my four corners, safe and secure, blah, just a regular simple prayer. And y'all, the next day, I wasn't even expecting this, but the next day I got like almost a $700 check in the mail for a bill that I like overpaid. I didn't even realize it. But if anything, finances, like any illness, I mean, you pray and then God will bless you in whatever way. I wasn't even expecting that. I was just doing a little prayer. But those are the things that when you do pray, it happens. Like I said, it could be whatever. It could be a sickness. It could be your car needing to be fixed, and then your neighbor may be the one that be able to go, oh, this is an easy fix, and be able to fix it. It could be anything, right? Anything. Jazzy says I'm going to read Psalms 91, usually do the serenity of prayer. Yes, I love Psalms 91, the canopy of protection. That is like an easy one. Like I just say, I always, sometimes, I can read it, but just saying Psalms 91, the canopy of protection, I'm telling you, it is like, it's really good, getting your spirits up, doing like those little simple things, right? Like I'm telling you, the couple like simple things, because like I said, 2025, y'all, has started off crazy, right? And also, if you guys have you guys ever heard of the significance of 999? If y'all have not heard the significance of 999, and like seeing turtles, say if you go somewhere, like literally, my Jamil bought me these bracelets. I didn't even know that there was a turtle in there, and they said turtles and also 999 signifies like these great things, right? So the significance of 999, it says in context of angel numbers and numerology, the numbers 999 signifies completion, transformation, and new beginnings, urging you to embrace change and let go of the past to make a way for fresh opportunities, y'all. So these little things, like I said, they're like just little helper tools to me. I'm not holier than thou. I'm not no holy roller. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I'm just saying that these things will help you because, like I said, people are going through a lot, right? The people are going through a lot. Jazzy said, wow, that's awesome, Lounge. Yes, yes. Bronze says the lounge, you manifest it and it happens. Yes, Bronze, it does. You pray for whatever it is if it's a spiritual healing, if it's a healing that you're sick or you're having whatever issues yourself, it could be with whatever, your toe, your body ache. You may be struggling with headaches. It may be work, somebody getting on your nerves, your kids, like I said, cutting up the grandkids. It could be whatever, right? It could be whatever. Whenever you pray, I'm telling you, if for those who pray, I'm not, like I said, no holy roller or nothing like that, but I do pray. But I mean, those things help, right? Those things like really, really help. But also, let me see what else I have in my notes. So and another thing too, like some people like are here on YouTube, they're like, thinking that YouTube is easy. YouTube is not easy, y'all. YouTube is not easy. So don't, if y'all can't afford to quit your day jobs to depend on YouTube, don't do it, because people are out there perpetrating a fraud too. Oh, you're gonna make like all these millions of dollars. Yes, you will eventually, once you grow to that, like, that threshold, right? But you're not going to be making no 10, 20, $30,000 and you have a little bit, unless you're running like some type of business or something like that. Then that is understandable, right? But people are on here on YouTube, they're like perpetrating a fraud, saying, oh, I'm making all these millions or thousands of dollars on YouTube every month. Y'all, that's not true. People can go in there and twerk and work some numbers, make these spreadsheets, this, that, and third, make it look pretty. But I'm saying all of that to say you can't be going and believe in what everybody says, right? You have to go and see, what's real, because people will tell you a whole bunch of lies and be having you thinking, oh man, they said they making $10,000 a month. Why ain't I making $10,000 a month? Well, something just ain't right, right? You can't believe everything that people say, because people will try to finesse you. Trust me, it's happened to me plenty of times. I'm sure it's been happening to y'all plenty of times in y'all's life where y'all been finessed 2 times, right? People will say, oh, you can make this, oh, you could do this. I mean, oh, this, and then you try it out and it's like, wait, hold on, this, you said this can be possible. I've been doing it for 6 months, for a year, and nothing's happened. Y'all have to be careful. People will perpetrate a fraud, and if you guys don't be, I wouldn't pay people money either. Like when people are trying to charge you $6,000 to get some YouTube training or anything, any kind of training, y'all be careful. Y'all have to be vigilant, because people will try to get over on you. Y'all, they will try to get all the dollars and pennies that you got in your account just to say, oh, we're gonna provide this training. I didn't seen it. I seen it plenty of times, and I'm sure you guys have too. But y'all just be careful. Y'all be careful. But when y'all do, people, whoever's doing YouTube, y'all have to stay stay vigilant, stay consistent. Consistency is the key. You have to stay consistent. If you're not consistent, then nothing's gonna happen. It's just like you going to work, right? You go to work and you don't do your job, or you don't make this production or whatever. It's not gonna happen. You have to put in the work in order to be productive, in order to be successful, right? So people will, trust me. I know, been finessed before to, pay this much money for a course. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. And then next thing you know, you be like, oh, I ain't generating no money. It happened to a friend, just recently, they're trying to do the little, Amazon stuff. And I've done Amazon. And next thing you know, they're like, wait, hold a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Now I ain't getting no money, but all the dollar bills is marching in your account because you charging me all this money just to you're charging me all this money just to try to tell me how to do this, what to do. You're doing it for me. And then all of a sudden, it's like I'm getting like $3, and then you're getting like thousands of dollars off of me. But that's the things that I'm telling you guys have to be aware. Like, people will finesse you 2 times in a hot New York minute, right? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, we've all been there. I've been there, right? I'd be like, can I get a refund? Can I get my money back? Because this did not work, right? Well, you're taking the risk. We have a policy, blah, blah. And then they got your money, right? Then they got your money. And then you are out of money. And now you're on to the next thing, right? So you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful. You always have to stay humble. Y'all always have to stay positive through the storm. Because you guys, let me say this. Whenever we all have problems, whatever, health problems, you may have, people, like I said, at work, whatever, neighbors getting on your nerves, the grandkids, the children, whoever, right? But whenever you say, like, you had enough, I'm tired of this, I can't do it no more, y'all, that's when the breakthrough comes, right? That's when the breakthrough comes. You be like, oh my goodness, the breakthrough is here. And you don't even realize it, but you're like, I'm tired, I'm about to give up. And just when you're about to give up, what happens? It's like, bam, everything that you were wanting or hoping for, praying for, or whatever, it came, right? So don't give up. Always stay humble in the most worst times, because that's when, people break. People can break. It's happened to me before too. You break, you snap out. You're like, oh my goodness, this is not happening. I can't do this. I can't do that. But it will happen. Your breakthrough will come, right? Bron says it's just feels good to know you can do things you want to, and don't worry. That's the key. Yes, absolutely. It is. When you that D dot says, yep. Whenever you are going through a breakthrough, you be like, I can't take this. Look, these people getting on my nerves. I'm about to quit this job, or my neighbors getting on my nerves. I'm telling you, the kids keep on throwing toys in my backyard, keep on messing up my plants. The dog is over here pooping in my yard, whatever the case may be, right? We always give up when we least expect it. And then next thing you know, that's when the breakthrough comes. It could be the neighbor moving out. You've been up to here with their, mess with their dog pooping in your yard or walking or whatever, kids, running through your plants or whatever. You like, I can't take it. These neighbors is getting on my nerves. The next thing you know, they moving. They're no longer going to be there, right? It's like, okay, the headache is gone, right? But I'm saying that to say, like I said, don't give up. You can't give up. You can't give up in the midst of the storm. You just can't give up in the midst of the storm, right? Because this too shall pass, right? And we know, like I said, I'm not no holy roller. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I do believe in God. I pray. But I'm saying this to say, whenever you pray, even people who meditate, you sit there and you have to, sometimes things don't happen overnight, right? Nothing happens overnight. Sometimes you be like, man, I've been waiting for this for about 3 months or whatever, and nothing is happening. But you have to wait, because it's not gonna be in our time, right? It's always going to be in God's time, or whoever you believe in, right? Whoever your most high is, right? So it's easier to give up than to stay strong and to endure the storm, right? So it's crazy. Bron says, right. D-Dot says, somebody else can move there, and be worse, yeah, and that's true too, right? That's exactly, you're absolutely right. Cherie says 100. Yes. Jazzy says, unless you're Diddy and dirty. I know, right? He has a lot. Diddy has a lot on his plate. I mean, y'all, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that, because I'm telling you, Diddy and his goons, all these situations with him, I'm wondering what is going to happen, right? What is going to happen with him? I'm telling you, it's getting crazier and crazier. Now they're saying Aaron Hall is missing. Y'all, where happened to Aaron Hall? They said once he went on that the paperwork, y'all, he didn't got MIA. Do we need to put him on the milk carton, or did they already put him on the milk carton? I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm wondering. I don't know. Bron says, D-Dot, I seen that happen before, and it turned into a better situation for me. Not moving there. See, okay, that's good. That's good. It turned into a better situation for you, Bronze. Yes, these things happen, right? But we cannot give up. We can't give up in the midst of the storm, right? We can't give up, because once we give up, that's when the breakthrough comes, and we be like, oh man, that's why I should have just waited. I should have stayed there. I could have, this could have happened, or the neighbor was gonna move out, right? Or I could have got this promotion. The person was about to leave anyway, or whatever the case may be. But y'all, we can't give up, right? We cannot give up, because once we give up, that's when the breakthrough is coming, right? That's when the breakthrough is coming. And y'all have to live your life. Y'all have to be free. Y'all have to be happy. Y'all have to enjoy life. Like, people have these, nasty attitudes. They be, going to work, cutting their eyes. The neighbors be cutting your eyes. You be like, what's wrong? What fountain did you drink from today? Because, I don't know what's wrong with you, but, life cannot be that bad. I mean, you're still breathing, you're still walking on this green earth. Some people didn't wake up this morning. Some people didn't make it to this day. So we have to be, humble. We have to be happy. We have to be, thanking God, even through the midst of our storm. Sometimes you got to joke and laugh through it all, right? We have to joke and laugh through it all. And I like to joke, me and my baby Jamil, he's a whole comedian and a half. I mean, when he wakes up, he's joking from sun up to sundown. But whenever we do go through things, y'all, sometimes we need laughter. We need, comical times. We need some jokes. We need some laughs, because if you dwell in that, like, you indulge and dwell in whatever it is that you're going through, you're not going to ever, like, come out of it like as fast as you are if you were trying to, make it, the situation, turn it around to like a positive situation, right? So I'm just saying, y'all, we have to stay positive, because 2025, I'm telling you, I don't know. This has like been the craziest, most worst beginning year that I've seen in a long time. I mean, I can't remember when there's been like 50 a million plane crashes at the beginning of the year. People losing their jobs. The housing market is going crazy. I'm telling you, it is really crazy. And I know I've been off a little bit, like, a couple of days, because my son, shout out to my son, y'all. I don't mean to brag, but this is what I'm telling you guys. We have to keep in mind, we got to train our children, right? We got to raise them the best way we can. Not everybody has, the resources or whatever, but you have to do the best that you can with what you have, right? Like, our parents, maybe they didn't teach us a lot of things, right? But when we get older, we have our own kids. Sometimes we have to break the cycle, right? So I said that to say, shout out, like I said, shout out to my son. That's why I've been busy the last couple of days. Hold on real quick. I've been busy the last couple of days because my son, shout out to him. He's 26, and, he just bought a brand new house, brand new house. He got his own 2 cars. He got a good job. I trained him, I taught him. My kids been working since they was 15 and 16 years old, made them save all of their money, made them put it in, Fidelity, get them, mutual funds and stuff like that, made them invest their money. Now, my son, he bought a house, so I was busy, getting it ready, because he got it, Airbnb'd it out. So I said we got an Airbnb because, I do a lot of the main stuff, but I helping him, because he'd be like, how I do this, how I do that, but he's learning. And I said that to say, not to brag. I'm not a bragger at all. I'm an information sharer by nature. People will be like, I can't get no house. I can't buy this. This is going to be impossible. Look, let me tell you, anything on this earth is possible, right? Anything is possible, right? Anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Anything is possible. Once you set yourself up, I told my son, save your money, save your money, save your money, save your money. He saved his money. He put his down payment, bought a brand new house, got it, custom made to where he wanted to. And now he's renting it out, doing the Airbnb thing, just got a tenant, and they wanted to move in immediately and rent for like 3 months. I'm like, oh my God, we ain't got no beds, son. The beds are on order. We had to cancel that. I had to go get some bunk beds and do all this other stuff. And just within the last 2 days, that's why I ain't been live. But like I said, I'm not saying this to brag because I'm not a bragger by a long shot. I would like to give people information and inspiration because people are like, how did you do that? People would, let me tell you guys, there's haters, undercover haters in this world, right? They would go and tell you, oh no, you have to have this, you have to have that, you got to do this, you got to do that. And you'd be like, oh man, forget this, because they want you to give up, because maybe they don't want you to have a house. Maybe they don't want you to have a car. But when you go and you do your own homework, do your own diligence and do everything right, you know that it's possible. So I'm saying that to say everything that you do is possible. You can't, give up. You don't give up. This is like the no quitting, no giving up, like, channel. You can't give up. Whatever you're going through, just stay hard, whatever. Send me a DM on Instagram, on the lounge 8385. Anything I can help you, I don't mind helping, because people are like, these times are like, it's especially what's going on in the world now, y'all. I'm telling you, what's going on in the world is not cool, not kosher. But at the same time, you have to continue to do and stay, stay strong. Do what you have to do and do your own research, because sometimes people will tell you something just to sell you down the wrong way, wrong road, just because they don't want you to have what they got, right? Y'all, let's smash the button, smash the like button, y'all. Darshan says, amen. Carol says, give encouragement and credit where credit is due. Yes, Carol, absolutely. Sharice says, I agree. D-Dot says, you can't finesse things once you've learned. Yes, and that's the thing that I tell my kids too, right? I always tell my kids, there's one thing that people, they can maybe take your job, they could take your car, they could take your house, but one thing that they can't take is what you learn, what your experience is, what you have under your belt. They cannot take that from you. So if they can take your job, okay, I go get me another job, all right? Okay, you take your car, my car, whatever, because I was having bad, financial situations. You know how to go and get another one, right? So I'm telling you guys, these things are possible. I mean, people be shocked. My son's 26. He ain't got no children. He got 2 cars, but he works a job. He has a good job. He works. He goes to work. I mean, he does what he has to do. But at the same time, he's responsible and he listens. So when you have that type of situation and setup, when you listen, you take heed, whatever it is, whatever guidance you're given, if it's good guidance, whatever guidance you're given, you have to, take it in, you got to soak it in, and you got to, apply it when it needs to be applied, right? So, hey, Kia, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, so you guys, I mean, y'all can't give up with whatever it is, right? D-Dot says, they say, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Absolutely. That's why I always tell my kids, anybody can take your job. They could take the clothes off your back. They can take whatever. But they cannot take what you learn, your skills, your knowledge, your abilities. They can't take, any of that away from you, right? Bron says, I got to the point where I need something. It comes so fast. Nah, I'd be yes. I'm telling you, when you pray and you also manifest things like, Lord, I'm praying for this house, I'm working on my credit, I'm working on saving money, whatever the case may be. Lord, just, please, like, make it possible, say your prayers, manifest it, and I'm telling you, it will come. It will come. This YouTube thing, people, think that they're getting on YouTube like it's an easy thing. Oh, I'm gonna blow up overnight. I'm gonna make all these millions of dollars, and that is not the case, you guys. Some people are really misleading people. Like I said, some people are on here doing businesses and things like that, and that's like great and understandable. But if you're just wanting to be a YouTuber, you're not doing no business stuff, right? You're not doing any business stuff. You are just going to just be growing at a regular natural rate. You're not going to be able to get a million subscribers overnight. And some people are under that misconception. Let me get on YouTube, blah, blah. Yes, YouTube is popping. And I think YouTube is the best out of all social media platforms. Because when I tell you, Instagram, for me, it didn't work for me. And it does take a long time. It does take years to build your platform, whatever. But some people are under the misconception of getting on these platforms, any of them, and then going famous like the next day. Some people, it happens, very fast for some, but that's not the case for everybody. Everybody's case is different. Just like, your work, your job, your, whatever health, issues you may, it's different for everybody, right? Nobody is one, in the same. You have some people that are similar, but like not the exact same setup or whatever. Um, but yeah, I was asked to make this motivational video because, like I said, I've noticed too, people are just having a rough time just in general. I mean, I got friends, family members. They're like, man, this is like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, 2025 has been crazy for a lot of people, right? I mean, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all are, feeling the same way I am. Like 2025 has been crazy, right? And I'm not just saying with me personally, just with stuff that's going on in the world. The plane crashes, people losing their jobs, people, federal employees, they're losing their jobs. Yes, the tariffs. Y'all name some things. Mortgages, the car loan rates, food, all kind of stuff is going crazy. Everything is going crazy in 2025. It's like, what is going on? So I mean, I'm trying to figure it out too. I'm like, man, like you kind of like, it's like you walk a couple of, walk and then you look and it's like, oh my goodness, you kind of tread lightly on that, right? Let me kind of tread lightly because things are getting crazy. Smith says cars getting firebombed. Yes, I'm telling you, it's all kind of stuff going on, right? All kind of stuff going on, and you're like, man. I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, all over, y'all. It's been really, really crazy. But hopefully, some good will come out of everything. We don't want to be, negative all the time, or but we just stating facts. Let's just be for real. We have seen some stuff going down, some stuff that's been crazy, and it is what it is, but we have to stay humble. We can't give up, right? We from the no giving up squad, right? Laura Lee says, thank you, the lounge. This is really sweet of you. I know we all appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you. Thank you. And you're welcome. Jason says, I got my job recently, so now I'm really focused on growing my channel. Jason, that's good. Stay focused. You got to stay on here every day. You got to put content on here every day. I recommend 2 or 3 times a day. If you guys are YouTube content creators, put it on there 2 or 3 times a day. Put some shorts on there. Shorts really will help you get subscribers. Just, stay focused and stay on your mission. Sometimes people will try to, like veer you off because they don't want to see you, grow. You got those people too. So you have to be aware of those type of people. So, thank you, Foxel. Thank you. So you have to be aware of those type of people because you got them haters. And look, the haters are in the outfield, right? The haters are in the outfield, but you have to stay positive and you have to learn how to like ignore people too. Cause I'm good at that. Like I would hit the ignore button. Y'all know them big red buttons, I forget what they call the little button where you push it and it's like, the ignore button. You have to ignore things. You have to have like a tunnel vision. Like whenever you're doing anything in life, right? You can't let nobody throw you off of your path because everybody has your own path. I don't have the same path as even, my spouse Jamil. We're on we're on the same, we're both YouTubers, of course, but our missions is different. Everybody's is different. And even if you're a content creator, everybody brings their own content like a certain way, right? Everybody has their own sauce on how they bring stuff, right? Everybody does it different. Like CNN brings news different from MSN. Everybody is different and it's okay to be different, right? Everybody is different and unique in their own way, right? And everybody has a talent. Everybody has a talent. Some people be like, I don't have a talent. I can't do anything. I'm not good. Everybody is good at something. Trust me. Everybody's good at something. Don't ever say you're not good at anything, right? Everybody is same. Kia says same book, different pages. Yes, Kia, absolutely, absolutely. Jerry says hello. This is about the word of God. No, I'm not preaching about God. I am talking about God, prayer and stuff like that. But it's just about positivity, inspiration, and motivation. Just staying positive. Through whatever storm you're going through. You have to stay positive. You have to keep it moving. You got to keep it pushing, right? Because whenever you're going through something, whenever you guys have, y'all, whenever y'all go through a tunnel, right? And at the end of the tunnel, of course, you see the light, right? So that's the same thing for whenever you're going through something. You're like, man, I feel like some, things are getting better. I'm seeing, I'm starting to see the light. But you have to stay strong. You have to stay steadfast. You have to, continue on your mission. Like, don't let nobody come even to your page and start talking crazy. They talk crazy, just send them to the block party. You don't have to, I always learn, right? As I've grown older, everything doesn't need a response, right? Everything people say to you or do, it don't need a response. Sometimes you just hit the ignore button, the block, or whatever it is, right? It doesn't matter. Like, you know who you are. If you're like a very strong-minded person like I am, like, I don't care what people say about me, or when they come and leave these crazy comments, you have to stay strong and like ignore them. Because, everybody's going to say something about, you're not going to make everybody happy, right? You're going to have one or two that come and try to say something crazy. They don't agree with you. Okay, that's fine. You don't agree with me. Okay, I'm not holding your foot to the fire over here at the lounge, right? You can easily click off the page and go to the next YouTuber or whatever, right? Wherever the block party or whatever, right? So I'm telling you, you have to stay strong and steadfast. Dida says all you got to do is put that first foot forward. Exactly. Put the first foot forward and keep on, you got to keep on. You have to keep on trucking, right? You got to keep on moving, and you got to stay motivated, and you can't let nobody, steal your joy, right? Because some people will. They'll come in and say, oh man, girl, your live was so lame. I ain't even, this, you just, you don't have to. I'm telling you, I be just hitting the ignore button or hit the delete button, and that's all I have to do. I'm not about to be stressing out about what somebody says, what somebody else is doing over there. I'm me. You always be you too. Like, don't jump on somebody else's train just because, think that's cool. You have to be yourself. It's all about like individuality, and also like, self motivation, self love. Just because somebody is jumping off the bridge don't mean you got to jump off the bridge, right? I mean, just because they're jumping off the mountain or rolling down the mountain, that doesn't mean that you have to do the same, right? It does not mean that you have to do the same thing, right? Dida says the first is always the hardest step. You right. Kia says sometimes no response is the best. Absolutely. Curl says, at my age now, I can ignore easy. Me too, Curl. I'm telling you, I'm great at ignoring, right? Like, ignoring somebody, it doesn't bother me. It only helps my mentals, and it helps me, like, not even like eliminate people or situations, right? It's like, you read something or something happens or whatever, you be like, I am not worried about that, or I'm not worried about that person, or whatever the situation is. And you can keep it moving. Like, you can just like like an erase board, just like go like this, erase it, and just keep it moving, right? Don't even dwell on negativity, right? Dida says keep on moving and stop. No, keep no, wait, no, keep on moving and stop now. Keep on moving. Yeah, I know, right? I'm telling you. Curl says, I don't give anyone my joy. Absolutely. Bron says, keep a small circle with the ones who care for you. Yes, I've always done that. That's that bronze. That is the best and the safest way. Because when you have too many people, too many friends, or too many people at work that you know in intertwine with, y'all know that's how like stuff can get started, or the he say she say stuff, all that stuff. Like I'm not with all that. Never been like that, with all of that, right? But some people like mess, and they love, drama. They love to be stirring the pot. They love to be, saying this and saying that, calling this person and talking about that person, calling this. I'm like, my phone hardly ever even rings, y'all. Seriously, my phone don't ring. Like, I live a peaceful life. Like, I'm not with all that, like, all that smoke and stuff. I be like hitting the ignore button. I mean, I don't got time for it. I'm older now. It's like my thing. I want to travel and be on YouTube, like, and chill and kick it. I don't got time for mess. I don't got time for drama. I'm like, I don't got the time, right? I don't. But y'all, whenever y'all are going through something, it could be is like me. I mean, let me give you an example, because I like to keep it real. Like one, like about 2 years ago or whatever, I was like, with my scalp, because I wear my hair natural, right? So one day I started, like, noticing I'm getting all these big old flakes, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I know I'm getting older, but what is going on? Like, I don't know. And I was like, my scalp, it was just wearing my hair natural, but I was getting, my curls and stuff, and I'm like, what is this in this curl? Like, and I'm like pulling out, like, it sounds so disgusting, you guys, but I'm just keeping it real. Like big size of like flakes, like from my scalp, and I'm like, what is going on? So, of course, go to the doctor. I'm like, look, I got these big old, look like snowflakes that are brown, like from my scalp. I'm getting these flakes. I'm like, what is going on? This is disgusting. I can't, like, us black folks, we don't wash our hair every single day. So I was having to wash my hair, like, if not every day, every other day. And I'm like, what is going on? Find out I was, vitamin D deficient. I had what's it called? Not I forget the name of it. It starts with the S. But anyway, so it's like, with the skin, with the scalp, and then, I was getting like these little like bumps and stuff, around. And I'm like, what is going on? I look like I'm turning into an alien, a reptile or something. So when I went, and they were like, oh yeah, you're basically, you're vitamin D deficient, and you need to, start taking vitamin D. So the doctor, gave me some a high dose of vitamin D. So then I was like, why me? Like, why am I going through this? I was like, Lord, I was praying and everything. And I dealt with that for like 3 months, but I don't have no problems no more. And then I was just like, it was all over my arms, my legs. I was like, sometimes a little bit like on my face. And I didn't give up. I was like, Lord Jesus, I'm getting rid of this. I don't know what it is. I was going to the dollar store, because y'all know I'm frugal, right? I was going to the dollar store. I was going to Walmart, getting Vaseline, getting all this stuff. Mixing it up together. I was trying to like, my scalp, it was so dry. I was like, let me just put some Vaseline, the olive oil. I was putting everything, but I didn't give up. And then when I started getting healed, I'm like, oh, okay, my skin is like, it's healing. And I don't wear, like, I don't wear foundation. I don't wear foundation. I just do my eyes and my eyebrows and, my lipstick. So when I was having to, all these like spots, I'm embarrassed. I'm like having to cover it up with what's it called? The foundation and stuff like that. I'm have to cover it up. I'm like, oh, I look like part alien, but I didn't give up. I was like, I'm not giving up. We gonna fight this thing. We is gonna fight this thing, right? And I stood there every day for like 3 months, and I was like, whew. I was like, these snowflakes, y'all, I was scared. I was like, them flakes was like big. I was like, well, am I turning into a reptile? My scalp, it was just peeling so nasty. It was disgusting. But I didn't give up. I kept I'm going to the dollar store today. I'm going to mix this up. I was in the laboratory. I have a lot of essential oils. So I was putting essential oils in these creams. I was like, I'm like essential oils. I was getting the oatmeal stuff to take oatmeal bath. I was doing everything under the sun, but I did not give up. And I didn't let it like stress me, even though I was looking, wearing black shirts. I'm telling you, flakes on I was so embarrassed. I'm not lying. I was so embarrassed. I make sure I had to check and make sure I ain't getting no flakes getting on. But I'm telling you, I never gave up. All I did was I tried to tackle that situation. Like it was crazy because I'm like, I don't like to wear like, no makeup on my, on my skin, so when I was putting it on, trying to cover up my little, situations, like, I was like, oh my God, what if I'm, go like that or, get on my shirt? I don't like all that, but I did not give up. I did not. I was getting shampoos, getting the Head and Shoulders. Y'all, I was getting everything under the sun. But I'm just saying this, like I said, because I did not give up. Y'all can't give up. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you're trying to grow a garden. The garden ain't growing right. You just have to work at it, right? I mean, anything, you have to work at it, right? D-Dot said you had snow on your shoulder. D-Dot, it was a Snow White in the early winter time. Yeah, I was scared. I was like, I don't even want to wear no black shirts or no white shirt, just with some brown to blend in with the flakes, because the flakes, they were big. I didn't want nobody to be looking at me looking like, oh, what's on her shoulder? I'm telling you, it was embarrassing. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I used to be like, I was embarrassed. I was like, oh man, this is like, snow. It was disgusting, y'all. I'm telling you, them flakes were so big. I forget what the name, I forget. It starts with the S though, but basically it's like a vitamin D deficiency, that a lot of black people get, that I didn't even recognize that I was like, getting it. But when there's like, oh, your vitamin D levels are real low. And I started taking that vitamin D. I ordered some from Amazon. I was like popping them vitamin Ds every day. I was taking, a couple of other little vitamins and stuff. And I'm telling you, when I say it, psoriasis, yes, psoriasis, Kristen, yes, psoriasis. I had psoriasis. And it was, y'all, when I say it was monstrous, those flakes were big. I'm telling you, that I could probably took them flakes and probably throw it like a frisbee and probably knock somebody out. I was scared. I was like, what in the world is this? I was like, this is disgusting. And I'm, like I said, I wear my hair natural. I had to wash my hair almost every single day, and it was disgusting. I was like, I wanted to shave and cut all my hair all the way off, but I was like, if I do that, people gonna see the flakes for real. Like, and I don't wear wigs. I don't wear, braids is as far as I go. So I was like, I can't get no braids, because if I get the braids, the flakes are gonna be like, it was coming up like, it was like, how can I explain it? It was like, as soon as like you start, like as soon as I wash my hair, like in the morning, and then by maybe midday, and when my hair would dry, all the flakes would just start like uplifting off my skin. I'm telling y'all, I was scared. It was disgusting. I was like, oh my God, I'm turning into a whole alien. And then my arms and stuff, thank God my arms and stuff healed. But y'all, I'm telling you, y'all see, I have a little bit of like some left right here. Y'all see them? So I had to get like prescription stuff for like, all this stuff. I had to wear makeup, and I was like, I wear makeup, but the foundation and stuff, I don't wear that. But I had to cover up them dots. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm part alien, part reptile. I don't know. I was part something for those about 3 months. I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, it was scary, but I didn't give up. I did not give up. I did not. Kia says, and that didn't make sense to me, because we already do that. So she didn't have a clue, but but thank you for sharing. I'm definitely going to try giving her more vitamin D. Oh, yeah. The vitamin D. Okay, Blue Magic is good for your scalp. D dot said, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, y'all, that psoriasis almost took me out, and I don't have no other like medical conditions that would make me, you know, what I'm saying, flip out like that, y'all. I'm telling you, I was flipping out. I was like having a panic attack because I don't like to be looking like a raggedy, and you know, I have my little raggedy days, the true indeed, but not with no flakes on my shoulders, y'all. It was when I say it was yucky and disgusting, it was. But I was like, I'm about look. I was in there in I call it my laboratory. I was putting them essential oils with the Vaseline, putting the tea tree oil, putting the frankincense, and I was mixing it up. I was going to the dollar store getting the hydrocortisone cream, the Neosporin. I was mixing all kind of stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, the laboratory was wide open, right? I was in there mixing up all kind of stuff. And then, you know, I sell oils. My daughter, she had, you know, an issue with her hair like going bald, but when it grew back, I still had like a lot of oil, of course, because I have a lot of oils. But anyway, I was using my own oil that I made. I was using everything under the sun just to try to cure my own psoriasis, plus with the you know, the vitamin D that the doctor, you know, gave me. And I didn't know that, you know, a lot of, you know, of course, a lot of black people, a lot of them are vitamin D deficient. But y'all, when y'all skin starts to do all this stuff right here, where it starts to like, you know, like sores or something, like start to like form, and you're like, what is going on? Check your vitamin D levels, because the vitamin D levels with black people is like a lot of times it's low, and that can cause your body to go like into whatever state, into a psoriasis state, pretty much, at least for me. But that's what the doctor told me, because I was like, I feel like I'm a reptile, like a snake, I think of alligator, really, because I'm telling you, it was looking terrible. I was like, man, this is scary. But I got through it. I stayed. I didn't give up. Every day, I'm telling you, I went to go get all kind of soaps, all kind of lavender, the black soap. I was using everything under the sun to try to cure it, and it finally, eventually, like healed up. And it's been like what, 2 years, 3 years since that happened. So I haven't had no reoccurrence, because I was like, I'm not going through that again. I'm not revisiting that situation. But it was rough, y'all. It was rough. The lounge. Braun says the lounge. I use Manuka honey cream to stop my dry skin. It stopped my dry skin. It has worked so good for me. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. That's one thing I didn't try, but I heard of the Manuka honey. I heard of that. Yeah, thank you. Carol says you're a beautiful person with a beautiful personality. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you. Dida said that's when you wait that's when you any concern. Okay, I don't know what that means, Dita. Okay. Dita says peppermint soap works great. Okay, I need to try that. I need to try that. Kristen said I have problems with vitamin D because I don't like the sun, because I get skin cancer. I have to take vitamin D pills. Yeah, I didn't even know that either, Kristen. Yeah, I didn't know I was vitamin D deficient. All I know is that I was looking at my skin, my scalp. I'm telling you, I noticed it more in my scalp, and also in my skin, like on my legs, on my arms, on my face. I'm telling y'all, I was like, oh Lord, I gotta go out with this makeup on. I got, and I say makeup like, you know, the foundation, because I don't use foundation, right? And I don't like, because when you go like this, and you know, you might be doing like that, you know, you wearing a white shirt, it gets all over your face, and you're looking like, you know, your makeup is on your shirt now. I don't like that. But I was like, I didn't want to be having to do all of that, all, you know, the thing, but I had to cover up my face because it was disgusting. I was like, I don't want to be seen in public, not even going to Walmart looking like this, like I got the heebie-jeebies, right? I looking like a whole hot mess. I was like, I need to just go ahead and stay in the house and not go out, because I'm telling you, it was embarrassing. I was like, oh my goodness, I look like a whole science project. I'm just saying. But you know, sometimes we be hard on ourselves, but at least I was able to find out. But the peppermint, okay, peppermint soap. Let me write that down. Peppermint soap. I didn't try the peppermint soap. I was using the the like the black soap and a lot of essential oils. I was using like tea tree oil, frankincense. I did use peppermint essential oil because I have peppermint essential oil. So I was using that in my mixes, because what I would do is like I said, I will make Vaseline, because my daughter, she had eczema when she was younger. She had eczema. So I would take Vaseline, a bunch of different, like, like Eucerin, but I would add the, like, maybe 1 or 2 drops of, like the peppermint oil, tea tree oil, frankincense. Another one is really good too that I use is, lemongrass. Lemongrass essential oil is really good for like inflammation too. So I was using all of that, trying to I was like, I got to get these things. I got to get these monsters off my body. It was disgusting. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm definitely gonna have to try that. Um, Ragin says, hi, hope you're having an amazing day. I am new to the live. I would like to get a better idea of your morals. Could you please provide me professional? Let me block them. But anyway, so Dida says black soap is definitely good. Yeah, black soap is really good. Bronze says, yeah, that's what I have eczema. Yeah, bronze, most hated bronze. If you ever have like tea tree oil, like peppermint oil, and frankincense, and you put that like 1 or 2 drops like in a jar of like Eucerin or Vaseline or something like that, I'm telling you that will heal you up as well. Like after you get out the shower, I usually would mix like Vaseline with like with my little mixture, my concoction of the the Vaseline with the frankincense and tea tree oil and stuff. I would mix that with just regular lotion, and I would use it on my arms, legs, and like all over my body, and that really helped. That really helped. But I'm gonna try that manuka honey and the peppermint soap, because I never tried the peppermint soap, but I was trying everything else and above, and it really helped what I was using. Bron said, I stay away from anything with alcohol in it because it dries it up. Yeah, it dries up your skin, the alcohol, absolutely. And when you take a bath, use a filter on the water. That causes air. Yeah, those there's shower heads. If you guys don't have like a home filtration system, they do have like the like the shower heads and the stuff for like the tub to filter the water, so it's better for the skin. Because y'all know some hotels, like I know I stayed at the West End before, they have like, some hotels have the water filtration system where it like feels really good. You could tell that the water is filtered, because sometimes it feels real smooth, almost like really like thick, like really thick. Like it's just a different consistency when you have the water filtration system that you're taking a shower in. But yeah, that's really good for the skin. But I'm gonna have to try, yeah, the peppermint soap, and also, yeah, the manuka honey, because I didn't try those on my journey. Because y'all, I'm telling you, I was on a journey. But I didn't give up. I did not. Mr. Clayton said um oh, you're beautiful. Thank you. Carol says, I do too, including hair products with alcohol. Yeah, I have to be careful too, because I got this Jerry curl, y'all. My Jerry curl be curling, but I have to be careful because when the alcohol does dry out my of course, dry out my hair, and then it leaves it like really horrible, right? Um, Let me see. I do not care anymore. Thank you. Rachel says you are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, it's hard, but y'all can't give up on anything in this life, y'all. I'm telling you, we are here at the No Giving Up Committee. We not giving up nothing. Absolute. We not giving up, right? Let me see. Juicy Fruit says avocado avocado peels that wait avocado or avocado oils that works. It makes your skin glow, because I'm 72 years old. Oh wow, Juicy Fruit, wow. Yes, avocado oil. Yes, I use a lot of avocado oil, and not only do I use it, y'all, I drink it like the olive oil. like olive oil. This like the coconut oil is good for the skin, but it's also good to drink. I'm telling you, like I've been drinking. I'm slacking on my coffee right now, but those like oils and like let me say something. Hold on. Like people don't know a lot of like cayenne pepper, right? Turmeric, like garlic and all of those like those using those for your body, of course, like taking them like with like like for instance, sometimes I make a lemon juice, and I'll make some like fresh with fresh squeezed like lemons, and then I'll put like cayenne pepper, and then like cayenne pepper or like a turmeric or whatever. Like I'll mix up maybe some like agave, and I'll shake it up, make a juice or whatever. Like those things are good. Like people don't realize how powerful those are. Dida says think for yourself facts. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see. um don't don't drink olive oil from plastic bottles. Oh, olive oil from plastic bottles. Oh, okay, from so glass bottles. Okay, from glass bottles. Huh. Okay, okay. Okay, I don't care. Says correct. Glass bottles are superior. Okay, because this one is a glass bottle. This is a glass. So this is okay. So this my other one is not. This is not a glass bottle, of course. This is not glass, but I'm gonna have to get a glass bottle. But yes, but the olive oils, the coconut oils and all that, those are good for the inside of our body too. Like even black seed oil, like it tastes probably disgusting, but like the black seed oil is great too. Dida says glass is much safer. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. I did read about that. Um I love avocado oils, avocados and the oil. Yeah, the avocados and avocado oil is great. It's great. It's great, right? I mean, people do all kind of like avocado face masks. I mean, they drink the oil. They even use it like in like I've made like hair oil. I did, I use it sometimes on the skin. So it's a lot of good things that all these different oils help on our skin, like coconut oil too. There's another one. Is it not coconut oil? It's it's another one that I forget which one it was. But all these oils, I'm telling you, they help on your skin, on your I mean, even like I said, drinking them, putting them in your coffee and drinking them, all that stuff is really is it's good for. Let me see. Sammy says, let me see. Christian says grapeseed oil maybe or some, yeah, grapeseed oil maybe or let me see. Sunflower seed. Yeah, I've heard those are good for you too. MCT oil is superior to regular coconut oil. Yeah, I just read this just the other day. I was listening to another YouTuber talk about like health and stuff, and he mentioned the MCT oil, so I went and bought it. So that's why I'm starting to use it, and I'm telling you, I feel a lot of energy. Like, well, I've been doing a combination of things. See, my water, I need to drink this, but I take the chia seeds with lemon. I need to drink it. But lemon seeds with I mean chia seeds with fresh lemon and water, and I let it sit and let the chia seeds, like kind of like get like fat, I guess, or whatever, like bulk out. And then yeah, I drink that. But I've been feeling like amazing like the last like week. I've been having so much energy by just doing these things with the MCT oil, right? And then with the shot, it's a twisted shot. So this twisted shot, it has apple cider vinegar in it, turmeric, ginger, honey, cinnamon, and cayenne pepper. So I take one of these in the morning, every morning. I bought like, I think it's like a 6 pack or a 12 pack or something like that. So yeah, I take this. It has a vinegar, and y'all know vinegar is good too for the body. Like I mean, I with this little regimen in the morning, every morning, I'm telling y'all, I'll be waking up early in the morning. Y'all, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, like natural energy, not like you know how like some of the energy drinks, they like give you a rush of energy, and then you have like a what is it called, it's like they give you a burst of energy, and then it's like you tired. I like with all this stuff, I'm telling you. D dot says yeah, take that. Yeah, it is good. It is good. Yeah. Um, yeah, it is really good, Dita. I've been drinking these. I have bought these and another one, but it has like the vinegar, the cayenne, the honey, the and the ginger, and that is good for your body too. I know I should be like doing it like natural, like getting them for, but sometimes I be so busy. Well, especially the last week, I've been so busy. I'm like I can't even keep up. But yeah, so I had to kind of buy the little substitute and use it like that, but it's been working like great. My energy is amazing. I'm like, I mean, I be waking up early. I mean, I feel great all day. I don't feel sluggish or anything. Hey, Drake's dad's mustache, how are you? Drake's dad's mustache says, give it to Jamil. Tell him to get off the monsters. I know. I be trying to talk to my baby. I be trying to talk to my baby, yo. I be trying to talk to my baby. Yeah, I need to so I be incorporating all of these, and I mean it works. D dot says be careful not to drink out of oh no, I don't drink out the plastic. Oh, the bottles. Yes, I know about the plastic bottles, and I was trying to see if I could find the glass bottles, because I know they say that causes cancer. I know that's terrible, right? Laughing Skull says, love the shirt. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, all this stuff works really good. Dida says, yes, those monster drinks gotta go. Yes, I be trying to work on my baby. I be trying to work on my baby. We trying to, we trying to work, but he's been doing good. He's been doing good. But we got a little bit more work to do, but he's doing great. He's been doing great. Most Hated Bron says, just tell Jamil Monster Drinks is Diddy Glover's favorite drink. Pure survival. I'd be like, Diddy makes those? Diddy, he puts his finger in there and stirs it around. Yeah, I've never been a fan of the Monster, but he does. Hey, Stella, how are you? I never been a fan of Monsters, but I have my little, my downfall, which is, I like the what's the drinks that I drink? The Red Bulls. I like the Red Bulls, and I know they're not good. They're not good, but I do like to drink them every now and again. Y'all catch me drinking a Red Bull, the peach one or the yellow one. I do. I be having my downfalls, but that's not really good. Of course, I'm trying to step away, because years ago I went like vegan, like straight vegan for a long time. I was doing the like Dr. Sebi regimen, and if y'all ever heard of Dr. Sebi, like I know a lot of you have, because of course, what's the guy that passed away in LA? What's his name? The one that they say Big U possibly unalived. Not PNB Rock, but the one from Cali. What's his name? I'm trying to think. What's his name? D-Dot says that's Jamil. Wait, that's Jamil be bouncing off the walls. I know, right? Jamil be having all kind of energy. He be having all kind of energy. D-Dot says Dr. Sebi is that dude. Yeah, but what's the name? Drake's dad's mustache says Diddy drinks monsters during survival. He needs a lot of energy. Drake's dad's mustache, you is a mess. You is a mess. But yeah, the one that oh, thank you, Sharon. But the one that Nipsey Hussle, yes, Bernie, yes, Nipsey Hussle. Remember Nipsey Hussle was gonna be playing Dr. Sebi, and then but I mean I was using Dr. Sebi's all his like regimens before, and y'all, they are awesome. I got a burst of energy. I felt natural too, because all like their products, I've taken them. They gave me a burst of energy, all natural. A lot of stuff was good. And thank you, Black to Love. Yeah, Nipsey gave me a lot. It gave me a lot of energy. So yeah, it was great. It was great. Shannon says, I love your hair. It's wait, I love your hair. Makeup is you're so cute. Your lipstick. Thank you. Drew says, anyway, so yes, so yeah, so those things are really good. um yeah, those things are really good, like the olive oils, the ginger, the turmeric, the cayenne pepper. I'm telling you, they give you like they like very powerful things that are in your cabinet in your kitchen that you can just put a little bit in some of your drinks and just drink it, and it helps. Like, I'm telling you, it does wonders, right? It does wonders, and it goes like a long way. Um so yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So but they're all natural, right? They're all natural, but they're really good. But y'all, we can't be giving up, right? 2025 has been, I'm telling you, it has been crazy. It has been like a year of craziness. I mean, really crazy, but we can't give up. Y'all got to get y'all some turtles. If y'all find a turtle, look on go on Temu, because this one we I got my little bracelets. I sure did off of Temu. I got my Temu bracelets, and I didn't even know that there was a little turtle. Y'all, I didn't know that there was a little turtle, and the turtles, and then the number 999, little prayer, so it's a lot, it's a lot. Carol, yes, can't give up, right? Can't give up. D Dot says real crazy. Yeah, D Dot 2025 has been rocking, right? I mean, 2025 has been rocking. Carol says can't give up. Absolutely. Drake Stats Mustache says can't forget about the tea tree oil, black castor oil, jojoba oil, and black seed oil. Yes, I mentioned some of those oils. The black seed oil, yes, even taking the black seed oil is really good. Even the black seed oil on your scalp is really good too. So yeah, Drake's dad's mustache, yes, those oils are great. I'm telling you, they are really, really great inside and out, for like internal and for, but y'all have to be careful. Make sure y'all using the oils and things that say for like internal or external use or whatever. But I drink the olive oil. Been drinking the MCT oil with my coffee, and I've been, like I said, I've already been receiving those benefits, like natural, just like la la la, like I got energy for days. Like, I mean, it's crazy, right? It is really crazy. D Dot says use them wisely. Yeah, you do have to use them wisely, D Dot. You are absolutely right, because some of them you shouldn't use like every single day. I think some of them is like once a week or every few days or something like that. So you are absolutely right. Be careful on, your uses whenever you use them, because it is crazy. Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris Nicole, welcome. Chris says, good morning. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you, Chris. You too. You too. Love your live. If y'all are not following Chris, Nicole, y'all please go to her channel. She has great content. I was in there yesterday in one of her lives. She has some great content. So she's surviving too. And that story you talked about yesterday, Chris, I was going to do a live on that, because I'm like, there's no way that I'm a single woman and I'm like 60, 100 years old, and I'm going to go find somebody who's in prison as a fourth time, like, like murderer, right? Like, that's crazy. That is, I mean, and then she went on her conjugal visit, y'all, and she, her husband, who was an inmate, a prisoner for years, he was like, I mean, he'd been like, I guess, I don't know how many murders he was charged with, but it was a lot. He was like a convicted like murderer. And she went and she somehow linked up with him, married him, then was going to the prison on conjugal visits. And then he killed her while they were on a conjugal visit. It's crazy, right? It is crazy. I was like, this is beyond belief. There's no way I'm just gonna be 60 years old and say, let me go find me a killer inmate, a husband. I would not be. I don't even want to go to nobody's prison to visit nobody. let alone a man that you married. That, yes, that is Chris, that is scary. And that story was crazy. I could not believe it. And y'all, the sister was beautiful, beautiful black older woman. She could have had anybody that she wanted to have, but she chose to have a convicted felon, a convicted murderer. I was like, oh my goodness, was so pretty. She was a beautiful older black woman. She was going over there linking up with him. And he killed her right at the prison on a conjugal visit. When I say that is crazy, that is crazy. Thank you, Sylvia. What? Thank you. I was like, this is crazy. Like, who at an older age just gets in their mind, let me go hook up with this inmate. I want to go get me a murderer. I want to have me a killer husband. And then California, oh yeah, we get conjugal visits. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up there and give me a conjugal visit. Y'all, there's nothing no no shade on anybody that's in prison or anything like that, because people do get second chances and deserve second chances, but there's people that don't. The people that do not deserve not nothing, right? And he was one of them, and she was going over there, marching up there, going doing her conjugal visits, and she did them a few times, because one time she went up there with her grandson to a conjugal visit. And I did not even know that they were giving these inmates up to 40 hours of a conjugal visit. That's a whole week. That's a whole 40 hours. If you're saying overnight, maybe because 40 hours really is a work week, right? Let's just say that, right? Working 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, that's 40 hours. If you cut it down and you're staying like 40 hours straight or whatever, that's what, maybe 2 or 3 days. That is crazy, right? That's like unbelievable. That is unbelievable. There's no way I'm going to wake up in my 60s if I was single and say, oh, let me go find me a murder husband. Let me go see the worst prison in America in California, because in California, they do conjugal visits. Let me go find me a murderer in California, because I know I can get in there and we can go get in there and clapping each other's cheeks and everything else like that. And then when she went in there, she never came out that last time. I was like crazy. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm telling you that story was good, Crystal. Yes, that story with that lady. It was good, because I was like, this is unbelievable. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, I sent them to the block party, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Chris and Dita. Yeah, thank y'all. I sent them to right on to the block party, wherever he may land and lay, right? But yeah, that story was sad and it was crazy. And then I think they said that, if I didn't understand, because I didn't get too deep into it, Chris, and correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't get too deep in it to do my little investigation. But yeah, Chris says, yeah, I hope they sue. Yeah, but they didn't know, Chris. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. They didn't know that she was married to a prisoner, her family. Is that right? Something like that. If I heard that right, because I just was catching snippets. But that's crazy. And then you took the grandson up there for a conjugal visit with you. Y'all took she took the baby, the grandbaby. She took the grandbaby up there with her to the prison, to the conjugal visit. I'm glad that she didn't take him the day that he decided to snap out. Because I mean, yes, D dot, that's unbelievable. Look, that is unbelievable that she went up there with a little child and stayed in the prison conjugal visit quarters, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's no way. No way. That is crazy. Chris says the one who was unalived in July, her family didn't know. The 62-year-old, her oh, yes, because they said not only one, there was two. There was two women that got conjugal visits from their inmate husbands that were unalived. I seen that. That was crazy. Chris says, yo, what up in here? Hey, how are you? Welcome. It was crazy. I'm telling you, when I say that it was crazy, I'm telling you that story. Chris, I still have to go over and see more stuff, but I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm telling you. It is crazy. It is really crazy. Carolyn says, "Wow." Kelly says, "What's happening?" Chris says, "Same prison for months." Yes, I know. That's what it was like. How is a prison going to allow a one person to a conjugal visit, and then the person, the wife, passes away, and then 4 months later, another inmate has a conjugal visit, and then that passes away. I mean, that is crazy, right? That is so crazy. Hey Kelly, how are you? Oh, it's all good, Kelly. We're just talking about positivity. We're talking about motivation and stuff like that. But right now we're talking about this Chris. If you guys are not, please go check out Chris Nicole. She is here, Chris Nicole, Krys Nicole. She has a channel here on YouTube, and she has great content, and she was talking about this yesterday. But I seen the story too. I was going to do a reaction to it, but I got busy, of course. But Chris did a reaction. Y'all go check out her channel, and also subscribe to her channel. She has great content, and check out her video on that situation with the inmate, because I'm telling you, that story is crazy. It was unbelievable. I could not believe that this lady went there and she married a murderer in her late. I don't know how long, Chris, did it say, or did you catch how long she was married to him before this happened? I know she married him, like she was, I think, in her, was she in her 60s, 50s, 60s? But I don't know how long she was married to him, but she was going up there for them conjugal visits, and she went up there that one last time, and he killed her. It was terrible. It was sad. Mm. Gas. I know. That's what I said. How you take a child to the prison on a conjugal visit, and not even your child, it was your grandchild, right? It was crazy. It was crazy. Kelly Jones says, Chris Nicole is Krys. If you see her name, it's right above yours, Kelly. It's Chris Krys Nicole. Okay, Chris said she was 62. Chris said didn't say how long they were married. Okay, yeah, I didn't grasp that either, how long she was married. Yeah, that was crazy. Dida says, what if a riot breaks out? Your baby's in danger. Yes. And that was not her, that was her grandbaby. That was her grandbaby that she took up there to the prison. Y'all, when I say I was shocked when I heard that story, I could not believe it. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I was like, this is crazy. But y'all, check out Chris, Krys Nicole. Y'all can click on her little circle, her her the little circle, and then it'll take you, till you could subscribe. Go to her page and take her. I mean, yeah, it'll take you to her page where you can go subscribe and check out her content. It is crazy. It is crazy. Kristen said, "Don't have to worry about bail. Thank goodness." Yeah, it's crazy. And then he's still alive, and I'm like, he should be, him and the other inmate. They should be like, I don't know. Does California do lethal injection? I'm not sure at all, but they may need to give them the lethal injection or something, because that was sad. Chris says, "Oh, thanks, Lounge." Oh, you're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. You're welcome. They haven't charged him. That's crazy. That is crazy. Why ain't they charged this man, and he didn't kill a whole woman in the prison while she was there on a conjugal visit? I'm telling you, Dida said, I feel that's every jail. Yeah, but y'all know this stuff right here with these jail too. That's another thing that's hot and popping. If y'all don't know, New York State, y'all, those inmates, y'all, these correction officers are beating up the inmates. They're killing them. They're aliving them, and it's crazy. I don't know what's going on up there, but y'all, I'm gonna do I know a story out of there, and also, you guys, I'm gonna do an interview that is I'm kind of working on it, but this person got out of prison on a innocence project, served like 2 decades in prison. I'm going to be interviewing him soon. I'm not sure how soon, But y'all, there's a lot of stuff that be going on in the prison system that's not right. But y'all know that the prisons get paid for these inmates to be housed there. But this particular individual was wrongfully charged, did 2 decades in prison, and I'm going to do a live interview. It's going to be an exclusive live interview with him and telling his story, what happened. And he recently got out, but now he's still on like what's it called? What's it called when they put the band on your leg? He's still like being supervised until his case is finished out, because they let him out, and they through the Innocence Projects, and he's doing a lot of stuff. But we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna have exclusive interview with him and let him tell us his story, because the justice system can be yes, D dot, yes, he's on house arrest right now. He just got out. I want to say just a few months ago, like until like last year. Just so he hasn't been home long, but he's been on house arrest, and they let him out after 2 decades. They found him to be innocent, and they let him out after serving 2 decades. He's on house arrest, and he still has to like fight his case, and still has to do some things with his case. But y'all, this the penal system, is good for some of those people that need it, just like this inmate that killed his wife. Those type of monsters need to be in there. But y'all, whenever there are issues, crimes that happen, sometimes they just want to put a body to that crime, right? I'm just being for real. I'm just being honest. But sometimes people do stuff, of course, and they knowing that they are demonic entities and they deserve to be there. But when you have innocent people who go there, they go there and serve. I've seen it numerous times. In this case, maybe eventually probably a case that's going to probably break on CNN and something like really big. So we're going to do an exclusive interview, because there's somebody that we know personally that experienced this, and that I'm going to interview. But another case that I seen a few years ago, remember there was I don't know where it was at, but he got out. He got let out too on the innocence thing, and he served I think 30 years in prison. And he sued, and he got a lot of money. He got a lot of money, because he was wrongfully convicted. So yeah, so this interview that I'm gonna do, that's exclusive, it will be coming soon. I just got to get everything together. But yes, there's monsters that belong in there, just like this guy in California that killed his wife on a conjugal visit. Y'all, how are you in prison and you able to clap your wife's cheeks? Do y'all know that some of the men in there that's been in there for like 20 or 30 years, they wish they could get a conjugal visit? And you have to be on your good behavior. There's a lot of things, of course, that goes into you getting this conjugal visit. They're just not handing conjugal visits out like candy. You have to meet qualifications. I don't know what they are in Cali as far as that's concerned, but that California is a conjugal visit state, where if you are married and you have a spouse, you can clap cheeks while you're in prison. You can come over there and stay in the conjugal visit clapping cheeks house, and get your cheeks clapped, or clap the cheeks, or whatever. And you can get you a taste here and there, whenever they see fit for you to get a conjugal visit, whether it's once a year. I don't know what the criteria is, but you can still go in there and do that. But this guy and the other guy that did this, killed their wives on a conjugal visit, they can mess that up for the other people. I mean, some other people be wanting to clap their wives' cheeks, and they're like, man, it's only 2 people can clap cheeks a year. You have to get in line to get the cheek clapping special. Sign up for that cheek clapping program, y'all. And he messed it up, the other 2, right? I'm just saying. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But that's exactly how those people mess up those things. But those are the demonic entities that really deserve to be in prison, right? Those are the ones that really deserve to be in prison. I'm just saying, y'all, it is what it is. It's as true and as sad as it is, but that's just what it is. Hey! Celebrity scandalous, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Welcome. So we talking about positivity, celebrity scandalous. Welcome to the live. So we talking about positivity, not giving up. We on this YouTube. We can't believe everything that everybody says because they will sell you a dream and then sell you down the river and you'll be floating and then you'll sink to the bottom of the ship really fast, right? So yes, motivational. Yes, we're doing motivational Friday morning, right? We can't give up. Whatever you're going through, we don't want nobody to give up. You in the midst of the storm, you still got to stay strong, right? Because right when you want to give up is when your blessing is coming. So yes, we not giving up. We always pushing on. We gonna make sure that we always stay, motivated, stay inspired, and don't let nobody take us off of our journey, off of our own path, right? We can't let nobody do that, right? Chris says, yes, child, I need that more. Yes, Chris, we all need the motivation, right? Because we got to stay we got to stay inspired. We got to stay motivated because, like we all know, Chris and Celebrity. Oh, yeah. And so, if Celebrity Scandalous, if you guys are not subscribed to Celebrity Scandalous, go check out our channel and subscribe to her channel too because she, Celebrity Scandalous, Chris, Nicole, myself, we are all trying to, we over here, we in these YouTube streets, right? It's not easy, right? Celebrity Scandalous, thank you, Celebrity Scandalous, send in a super chat. Thank you, Celebrity Scandalous. Yes, Celebrity Scandalous, we cannot give up. Some people be on here perpetrating a fraud. Oh yeah, we making all this money. Yes, it is possible, but it's not possible in a short period of time unless you go to 0 to 1 million, subscribers overnight or 100,000 overnight. But that's not even possible. It takes months. But some people are on here, perpetrating a fraud, and then it feels like, like, man, I'm not getting nowhere. But we have to stay strong. Like, I'm in this, we all in this to win it, right? We is all in it to win it. All of us, whatever, YouTube, your job, maybe you're making a garden, trying to grow some vegetables or whatever it may be. We have to stay like strong. We got to stay diligent and we got to stay motivated. We can't let nobody take us off our path. No matter what people say, you let them send them to the block party. You got to ignore them. Don't let nobody steal your joy. You can't let nobody steal your joy. You can't let nobody either throw you off your path. And you have to be like, you have to be like, of course, a self-starter, self-motivated to continue doing what you have to do because nobody is going to do it but you, right? Like nobody is going to nobody's going to take care of you like you, right? I'm just saying. Celebrity said, Carol says, yes, ma'am. Celebrity says, yes, this is the message of the day. Chris says, amen. Yeah, we always need these positive motivations because, the 2025 has been rocking already, right? We already have a lot to deal with 2025 with these plane crashes. Federal indictments flying out the courthouse. People losing their lives. Y'all, there's a lot. People having sicknesses, illnesses. I was talking earlier to everybody about my sickness and when I had psoriasis. Y'all, I had the flakes. They were like this big. Y'all, I could probably throw and toss one from here to New York City and probably knock somebody out with one of my little psoriasis flakes. It was disgusting, but I didn't give up. I fought the battle. I was, mixing up stuff, washing my hair every day. And, black folks, we don't wash our hair every day. I have to wash my hair every day, trying to keep the Vaseline and all my concoctions oiled up and stuff. But I didn't give up. Like, you have to continue to stay motivated, stay positive. Because one thing, let me show y'all one thing. When sometimes when people see, it could be at work, it could be at church, it could be your neighbor, it could be anybody, right? Whenever people see you mad or see you upset, or I call it see you sweat, oh, they love that. Oh, they love that. They will eat you up. Like even your friends, when they see something's not going right, and then you talking to them, yeah, I'm doing this right there. And then when something happens and it doesn't it's not really going good or whatever, you got some friends that they love that. Oh yeah, she thought she was gonna be baking this cake, and she thought the cake was gonna be good. Now the cake then fell, and it tastes like it's flavorless. It's not even more. Some people love that. that, right? And you cannot like put yourself around those type of people. You have to like separate yourself. Like I've separated myself years ago whenever I needed to separate myself for those type of people, because sometimes your haters, your haters can be your elevators. That's one of my favorite words. Your haters are your elevators. People will try to hate on you and then talk, oh yeah, her cake is disgusting, blah blah blah. But the next time you make the next 4 or 5 cakes, oh, them cakes is slamming, right? Them cakes is like, oh my goodness, oh, them cakes is good. Oh, that pound cake is delicious, right? But along your journey, you had to make it to that point, right? But you didn't give up, right? You kept on trying to, mix some ingredients. So I'm gonna get this cake right. You can't give up. You can't care what people say, because people will tell you stuff just because they're being nasty or just because their life is miserable, right? And they want to see you miserable because they're miserable and they don't know how to be happy. Like, I know everybody in here that's in the building, right? I know you guys have had friends, family members, neighbors, or whatever, that every time you say something positive, they always got something to say negative, right? Hey, Art of War, how are you? They always got something to say negative. You'd be like, well, darn, if I wanted to hear something negative, I would have turned on the news or turned on something to hear something negative. I don't got time for the negativity, right? I don't got time. You can't have time for the negativity, because if you indulge in the negativity and people are telling you, oh, you're just not good, you don't know how to bake that cake, or and you keep on trying and trying, the next thing you know, I'm telling you, you will master that thing and you will shut them up. Like they'll be going hiding in the corner like a church mouse, right? But that's because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you climb. And I love to see everybody climb. Like, I'm not a hater by no. If I can tell you any information or whatever, look, I'm here to tell you whatever. Like, people think that they can't travel. Like, I will catch a Spirit airline in a hot New York minute, right? Put me even on the outside just strap me on the what's it called, the wing. Just strap me on the wing on Spirit. I'm fine. I will pay my $89, $79 to catch an airplane, right? I will look. I will gladly. I am not no bougie person like that by no means. Y'all think, oh yeah, the lounge, she like to ride first class. No, I like to ride in the back on the wing, wherever I can get to where I want to go, right? Some people be like, oh, I can't go, I can't travel. Yeah, you can. I used to travel even on a Legion Air. You catch $29 flights, right? Because I love to travel. I will catch a $29 flight, and they'd be like, do you want to sit in first class? No, never sat in first class, and I don't want to. Even if I become a millionaire, no, I'm not interested, right? I'm not interested in first class. Just put me on the plane. Put me in the back. Put me over there by the laboratory. As long as I can get from one destination to the other, I'm cool, right? I'm cool. I am all right. But I'm saying, people have this misconception of like, getting, just doing things. It can be anything like travel. It can be, getting a house, getting a job, not being suitable. Cause y'all know when people apply for these jobs, oh, you're not qualified. You're not qualified. Or you're overqualified. You're overqualified. You're like, what in the world? But you can't give up. You cannot give up. Like, don't give up, whatever it may be, whatever. If it's a sickness, if it's your job, if it's your neighbors getting on your nerves, your grandkids, your I don't know, great grandkids, the workers at work, whatever, the contractor coming over fixing it, whatever, you can't give up, right? You can't give up, and you can't let nobody look. You can't let nobody get under your skin, right? Because when people, like I said, the little little saying that I said, when people see you sweat, sometimes they love that, right? But you cannot show them that you upset or whatever, because when you do, that's when they try to go harder. You got to hit the ignore button. Be like, I know I can do this. I'm better than that. Stay focused. Stay on your journey. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different, from your spouse, from your children, from your sister. Even if you got a twin, y'all, even though y'all may be on the same path, y'all are like, your paths is still a little bit different, right? Hey, Anonymous, how are you? Yes, it's crazy. So, I mean, you have to stay positive. Anonymous says, if you got time to be in this live, you got time to double tap that screen, hit the like button. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. Thank you. How Wait, how am I overqualified to flip a burger with a CDL, especially with the hold on. Wait. Oil field died under a semi dead president. You is a mess. You is a mess. You is a mess. Um Let me see. Kevin says, is that Brittany on your shirt? No, that's Chucky, the bride and the bride of Chucky. So my baby Jamil, he loves Chucky. He got Chucky shirts, Chucky hoodies, Chucky pajama pants, Chucky shoes. He's like a Chucky like diehard fan. But so we got Chucky shirts that are alike. But yeah, Ryan says, your aura shines like a, oh, thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. But yeah, so y'all, this is just a positive. It's Friday, y'all. I mean, it's early in the morning. Some of y'all may be at work. Some of y'all may be at home. If y'all in the bed, get out the bed. Y'all, it's Friday. It's a new day. Get up, make yourself some coffee or make some hot chocolate or whatever. Get out the bed. Just and go somewhere. Do something. Like, don't be stressed out. You know, you when you are like stressed out, you're living in like, you know, like a negative atmosphere or like mental space or whatever. Just get up and get out and do something. Even if it's like taking a walk around the block or something. You have to enjoy. D Dot says enjoy nature. Yes. Get up, get out the bed, go take a walk, go do something, right? Whatever it is, get up and do it, right? Celebrity says, I was turning over to get 10 more minutes of sleep, but I saw this and woke me up. Celebrity, I know. Look, sometimes it be like that. It'd be like 5 more minutes. Look, 10 more minutes. Oh my goodness, I need 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I know how that is. I know exactly how that is. Absolutely. Let me see. Let me see. Bron says, I love nature, D. Dot facts. Yes. Like me and Jamil, me and my baby, we'll go on a walk in the neighborhood. We went to like the little beach area like 2 weeks ago. We just, you know, you get out the house, like enjoy life. Like people, like I said, I don't know like what's going on, but just, you know, we have to stay positive whatever is going on. Like even if it's stuff that doesn't affect you, still like, you know, stay positive. Don't bring like any negativity to yourself or to your situation. Like it's easier to think about the negative things because you're like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna be this, I'm not gonna whatever. But when you turn it around and say, I'm going to do this or I'm going to be better, you know, you have to talk to yourself. Even putting little sticky tabs on your mirror, like I'm going to do this, I'm going to be better, I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. You know, just little motivational things to help you, because you know sometimes you be stressed out, you be ready to snap, crackle and pop, right? I mean, I've been there before too, and things can be like frustrating, whatever the situation is, not anything specific, just whatever it is you may be going through, right? Celebrity Scandalous says, do you have books or daily readings for motivation? I used to have a app. There's apps you could check, daily motivational apps, because I used to get them sent all the time, but I haven't put it on this phone because it's been a while. But yes, I used to love the daily motivational apps. They have them out there. Let me see. They have a lot of them out there, and if you guys sign up, they'll send you a daily motivational app, and it will help like whatever, like your spirits if you're going through a rough time, and not even if you're going through a rough time, just even if everything is good, you know, it still helps you to even read positivity, right? Like it's always good to be positive because it's easy to give up. We know that, right? We be like, I ain't baking this cake no more, I'm tired. I didn't try to bake this cake 50 million times and I still can't get it right. But sometimes you have to sit stuff down. I mean, I have, even with YouTube, right? I had to sit stuff, I had to be like, oh man, this YouTube, I'm to tell you, this is in my earlier, you like when I first started last year, I was like, I'm about to quit. Like, this is crazy, I can't do it. But no, I had to keep on going. My baby Jamil's like, you got to keep on going. Put it down for a day or two and then keep on going. I did that when I first was starting because I was like, this is crazy. I even have friends. Look, let me tell you, I got friends that have YouTube pages, right? And they're like, I'm scared to get on YouTube. YouTube is rough. Them people, they like rough over there on YouTube. I was like, girl, you can't listen to what these people say. They gonna say whatever they want to say, but you cannot like be afraid. You have to continue to go. Like, are you scared to go and clock in at your job? No. So clock in with YouTube. Turn the the thing on. Hit the plus sign. Get your stuff to go and go live. And don't worry about what people say. People are gonna always talk about you, no matter whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, right? But you have to keep on going. You have to have like really, really thick skin. Because I mean, real quick and fast in a hurry, I will get somebody out of here in a hot New York minute and I won't even care what they say. But when they start reading stuff and they start to say crazy stuff, I just send them to the block party, or I have my mods to send them, or people like D Dot and I think anonymous people, they'll tell me, hey, get this person out of here. And I will get them out there in a hot New York minute. But what we have to do is we have to ignore. I mean, even I tell this even to my daughter, because sometimes my daughter, she be coming home, I can't stand this job. She works in the hospital. This doctor's getting on my nerves. You cannot let people see you sweat. You can't let people see you mad, because when people see you mad, they go in harder. They think it's really funny, and then they will try to join you. I told you, do not let nobody ever see you sweat at all. I don't care what the situation is, right? If that doctor that made you upset, you want to slap, crackle, and pop, the doctor, don't even think about that. Yes, next patient I'll bring in, or whatever the case may be, but you cannot let them see you sweat, right? I mean, she just came home to me so many times. I can't take, that ding on the horse doctor getting on my nerves. Okay, let the horse doctor get on your nerves, right? But you do your job. Do what you have to do, right? You do not let them see you sweat. You have to stay strong and keep on pushing. I mean, you're going to have all of those. There's bad apples everywhere, right? There's bad apples. Can we all agree there's bad apples everywhere, right? But you cannot give up. You can't give up. You cannot let nobody see you sweat. Oh, absolutely not. I don't care how upset you are. You better put on a smiley face and you better act like ain't nothing wrong, right? You have to do that, because people will go in on you as soon as they see you sweat. You see you breaking down and you doing all this, crying and slinging snot. Oh, they about to be like, oh, she's a little crybaby. She's weak. Her skin is not thick. Oh, yeah, she can't take this right here. Oh, my God. Yeah, my daughter does it all the time. But she's young. We got to talk to them, right? They don't even know, like, at that age, they don't even know the half of the journey that we went through, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Anonymous says, keep your head high and turn the other cheek. You'll get yours eventually. Exactly, Anonymous. Exactly. Isan said, I know that, Anonymous. Yes, facts. Dida says, y'all heard what happened to Vivica Fox? I heard of something about Vivica Fox, Dida, yesterday, but I didn't remember. I didn't like click on it to see what happened, but I know there's a lot of catching up that I have to do, because I've been like kind of slacking, because I had like a lot of stuff to do over the last couple of days, but I'm gonna check that out. Celebrity Scandal says, right, don't let them get you off your square. Yeah, absolutely. Don't let them get you off your square. Don't let them get you off your path, because everybody has a path and a journey as what they're doing in life, right? I mean, some people are, working, doing, working at a certain job till they probably go to school, get another, maybe another training or career like under their belt, but you have to do what you have to do, right? So you have to stay like strong. You have to stay steadfast. You can't let nobody, what they say, throw you off. Like, you cannot let nobody throw you off. Let them say, let them talk, whatever, let them do and say whatever they want to say and do, because it's not going to affect you. Look, it's not going to affect them dollar bills marching in your account every 2 weeks, right? I mean, that's what I have to tell her. It doesn't matter what they say. You just do your job and do what you have to do, and don't let them see you sweat. Sometimes you have to be stern. You have to, sometimes you got to talk to people a little crazy just to let them know I'm not the one, baby. I'm not the one. You think, I'm nice because I'm quiet, but baby, I'm not the one. Trust and believe. You don't want to see this other person bust out the closet. Because if they bust out the closet, you're going to be looking like who did it and what for, what happened. Absolutely. But you have to be, maintain a professional, attitude with them, but then let them know at the same time, I'm not the one to play with, right? I'm just saying, y'all, but y'all, stay motivated, stay inspired, stay positive, mostly out of everything I'm saying. Don't give up. Do your little 3 o'clock prayers. Every once in a while. I ain't saying every day because I don't pray. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't pray every single day. I don't. I'm not saying that's bad. Some people pray every day, some more than one time a day, but I wake up every now and again, say my 3 o'clock prayer. I got my little turtle. See, got my Timu from my Timu. My baby bought me my Timu. I got the turtle. So if you can't find you a piece of jewelry or a little turtle, put it on the side of your table. I mean, I'm telling you, when I seen this turtle, I don't know what happened. When I was just, this is just a few weeks ago. I noticed this turtle on here and I didn't even know it. And then I was reading something and it had the 999 number and I was like, "Oh my goodness." And that day, I don't know, something good happened. I don't know what it was, but I was like, "Hold on, I researched this about the 999 and then the turtle." And then I added two and two and then I was like, I had like something happen just a few weeks ago which was really good and I was like, "Oh, snap, crackle, pop." I was like, "Okay." But y'all, these little things are helper tools to be positive and to like just live. Celebrity Scandalous says, y'all shout out to the lounge for Friday message and motivation. Thank you, Celebrity Scandalous. Thank you. Dida says, Carol Du Bois, you too, sis. Oh, Carol, let me see. Carol says, everyone enjoy your amazing, blessed day. Thank you. You too, Carol. You too. Hey, my baby Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy says, you can always meditate. Yes, you can. Yes, yes. Yes, baby. Good morning. Carol says yes. A shout out. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Anonymous says, hey, at Jamil, love you, brother. Yes, yes. My baby Jamil says to survive negatively. You laughing out loud. Carol says, thank you, D Dot. Celebrity Scandalous says, hey, Jamil. Lovebug says, what's your thoughts on Wes Watson and Diddy? Wes Watson, I don't know who that is. Rye says, hello, beautiful. Hello, how are you? But yeah, today is just, this first one, because I'm going to go live the next couple of, I'm going to do probably a couple of lives today. But Celebrity Scandal says, yes, pure survival. Yes, it is pure survival. But I'm gonna do a couple of lives today. But yeah, just stay motivated, stay on your grind, stay on your path. Don't let nobody throw you off your path. Don't let nobody say that you're not good enough for X, Y, and Z, because you are. Don't let nobody, crush your confidence. Don't let nobody throw a monkey wrench in what you are doing, because nobody is going to take care of you and do what you need to do for you, right? Anonymous says, Scorch, yes, I am SMI. But yes, do what you have to do. Stay positive, stay on your grind, continue to go hard in whatever it is that you're doing. Like I said, if you're making a garden, you're trying to grow some cucumbers, some jalapeno peppers, whatever you're doing. If it's not working, continue, water it some more, go get some different some different soil or something. Whatever it is, just stay positive. Don't give up. The main thing in this is like, don't give up. Do not give up. Giving up is so easy, right? You could give up and say, I'm not baking this cake no more. But you really want to be successful at being a baker and selling your cakes. Put it to the side for a day or two. If it's really like that, I mean, trust me, that's my baby Jabil. I didn't have to set the YouTube before when I first started. That's 1 or 2 days when I first started. I was like, I can't do this, or it's getting on my nerves, under the covers and everything. But you can't give up. Let it sit for like a day or two. Take a break, kind of rejuvenate, like refresh, get back, get your mental straight, refresh yourself, and then go back and try it again. Because giving up is not an option. Yes, celebrity, giving up is not an option, right? It is not an option. So we cannot give up, because giving up is easy. It's easy to give up, right? It is so easy to give up. But you got to stay on your grind. You got to stay focused. You got to stay motivated. You got to stay upbeat. I mean, even if you're like, even right now, some of y'all may be in the bed. Maybe y'all having a bad day. Maybe somebody getting on your nerves. Put some music on. The music is sometimes music is very, like it's very how can I say, it's very like healing. Like you could, put on music. I woke up this morning, my baby, I was jamming to the music. I love listening to music puts me in a certain mood. Like it brings out like so much positivity. My baby Jamil says, you can come become a baker, just don't sell your cakes to Diddy Glover. Baby, you already cutting up early in the morning. You was a mess. I ain't selling nothing to Diddy Glover. Diddy Glover is not getting a taste of nothing. Not even not even no brownie, not even no chocolate chip cookie. He not getting a taste of nothing, right? I'm telling you. Let me see. Mary says, I'm not doing a very I'm not doing very well, honestly. I am recovering from another gang stalking attack, etc. Well, you have to put yourself in a different, location. Maybe you have to move. Sometimes when things happen like that, you have to move. You have to readjust. You have to remove yourself from those neighborhoods, those environments, and you have to better yourself, right? You just have to do what you have to do. It is crazy. It's crazy. Um, JB says, I just do my eyebrows. I get my eyebrows done, but I haven't in a while. I need to, but I just put them on. Celebrity says Jamil's a mess, right? Celebrity says, yes, music does change the mood. Yes, I'm telling you, music can be healing. Like music is really healing, and it motivates you. If you guys are having a bad day, I'm telling you, put some music on. It could be like one of your old jams, or whatever. Like some people like, of course, different genres of music. Some people just love like the music, like the rain, or like a melody, or somebody like pop in some, like, I don't know, some Mary J. Blige, or some Coco, some Leela James, maybe some Leela Hathaway. Whatever it is, it will make you feel make you feel like a lot better, put you in a different mood, right? It's very healing. D-Dot says music does help. Yes, it does. Music is healing. It makes you feel a lot better. Jamil, my baby, says, salute to everyone in the chat. She is definitely right. Peace and positivity at all times. Never let anyone bring you down or kill your vibes. Exactly, baby, right? Never let nobody kill your vibes. Don't let nobody bring you down. No, don't let nobody take you off of your mission, right? If you're feeling great and stuff, don't let nobody come in and say, girl, I don't know why you singing that song, because it's like stupid or something. No, don't let nobody, you keep on singing even louder. That's how you kill them demonic entities, right? But I'm just saying, don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody don't let nobody take, you off of your positive. It may be a whole positive day for you. Somebody can come in and say something stupid, and you be like, it'll knock you out, but don't let it do that. Stay positive, right? You have to stay positive through all the storms, right? We have to, right? You have to stay positive through all the storms. So it's crazy as it sounds, but it's something that is needed, right? It's something, right? Anonymous, I'm gonna have to change do my mod thing, and then I'll probably add you as a mod, but I need to start deleting some mods, because some mods haven't been here in a long time. So once I do that, then I will definitely add you as a mod as I go back and redo, not redo it, but once I go back and do my little back office stuff, then I'll definitely do that once I start deleting some that haven't been here in a while. But I definitely yeah, you could be a mod. Let me see. Celebrity Sandler says, please don't spam chat. Yeah, thank you, celebrity. But yeah, I'm telling you, don't get off your groove. Have a wonderful, happy Monday. Oh, you're welcome, Anonymous. You're welcome. But y'all have a great morning, and don't let nobody kill your vibe. Don't let nobody throw you off. Put some music on, jam out, have a great morning. Don't let nobody. And if y'all are feeling bad, hey TP Blue TV, welcome. Good morning. If somebody is acting crazy or something, just hit the ignore button. But get up, get yourself together, get in the groove. If you're at home, if you're at work, pop some music in if you can, put your earbud in and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Jamil, my baby says, when the lounge feeling down, all I gotta do is let her go on the $100 Temu spree and she's happy. Baby, stop. Baby, you are the best. My baby Jamil is crazy. You are the best. Wanda says you're gorgeous. Thank you. Um, Let me see. Let me see. D Dot says Jamil. I know he's the best, but I love my Timu. Y'all. I'm frugal, y'all. I'm not. Look, I'm telling you. Like I said last night in that live, y'all. If I had to check in over there in Cali, y'all, I'm telling you, I'll be making their little diamond machines go out of business, y'all. I will be putting their little diamond checking machines. I put them out of business. I'd be like, oh, I'll be ready to check in. Let me check in with my Timu cubic zirconias, right? That little thing be like, bah, bah, bah. I mean, that thing will be going off, right? I will put that machine out of commission with my cubic zirconias. I'm just saying, y'all. I am just saying. But y'all, we are going to go out with our song Cheryl is gonna be right. Cause y'all, if y'all ever need a pick me up song, just turn on Cheryl. It's gonna be right. Lyrics. Y'all put it on so y'all can sing, y'all can understand what she's saying. Because I'm telling you, music will will make your day great, right? It will make your day great. But we're gonna listen to Cheryl going out. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. Don't let nobody steal y'all joy, because I'm telling you, it's Friday. The weather is changing. It's starting to become beautiful, y'all. It's about to be travel weather for a lot of us. We need to be living our life to the best, right? Living our life like it's golden, right? Living our life like it's golden every day, right? Because tomorrow is not promised, right? So y'all, we is going to go out with Cheryl is gonna be right. And we're gonna let me see, I'm going to watch the replay. Okay, yeah, celebrity, watch the replay, definitely. But y'all, always leave with love, peace, and tranquility. As always, y'all, we're gonna listen to Cheryl as we go out. All you got to say, hey, baby, hey, hey. All right, hey. Gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be right. Hey, get it, baby, get it, hey. Gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be. Hey, get it, baby. Hey, wake up, hey. When you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, there ain't nothing going right. You got to say to yourself, hey, all right, hey, it's my song, y'all. No one else can do it for you. You got to do it yourself. Do it right. Make up your mind. All right, hey. Here to tell you, won't be any better till you make up your mind. When you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, there ain't nothing going right. You just have to say to yourself, hey, all right, it's gonna be all right, y'all, whatever y'all going through. No one else can do it for you. I do it right. Make up your mind. All right. Wake up in the morning. Hey, all right. Wake up in the morning. When y'all wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, there's nothing going right. To yourself. All right, hey. No one else can do it for you. If you wanna do it right, make up your mind. All right, hey. When you wake up in the morning, there's nothing going right. Say it to yourself. All right, hey. Shout out to Atlanta. Okay. Gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be right, gotta be right. Be right, gotta be right, gotta be right. And I gotta play one more song for y'all, because this is one more song that is motivation. So that is Cheryl, right? Cheryl, Gotta Be Right. It's Gotta Be Right by Cheryl. That's the name of that one. But I got one more, and I know everybody knows this one too, right? Hold on. One more song on the way out, because I got to get my motivation, right? I'm telling you, hold on real quick. One more song. Hold on. One more song, and then it was gonna be it. I'm just trying to give you some music motivation before we go, because y'all, we got to stay motivated, we got to stay focused, we got to stay inspired, we got to stay all of that above, right? All of that, right? But this is another one of my favorite songs, right? Celebrity said that was nice. Thank you, Celebrity. Yes. Russia in the house. Okay, Russia. Salute to Russia. Welcome. But hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Cause I'm like in my I'm in my music, feeling great mood, y'all. I hope you guys are too. But let me see. Let me play this one song, and then I'm gonna end my live, because I'm gonna go live a couple of times today. But let's see. We're gonna give y'all one more motivational song. I know y'all know this one, right? The encore. Hey, okay. Celebrity says yes. We're catching the vibes. Yes. Positive vibes. That's it. Yes. Your good love deserves an encore. Your good love deserves an encore. So tonight, 9 to 5, the movie's you. Laura Lee says, I. Linda Brock says, let's go, yes. Yes, Juicy, goodbyes. Your good love deserves an encore. Hey, your good love deserves an encore. Hey, good love deserves an encore. Anonymous says, this makes me feel like a kid on military bases at the commissary pool and the slow jazz, man, the old days. I know, right? I love my old school, Anonymous. TP Blue says, love the old school music, feel good, bye for the weekend. Yes, TP Blue TV, absolutely. I love my old school. Want to see if it's on. Hey, your good love deserves an encore. D-Dot says old school never goes away. That's when it was so real. I know, right, D-Dot? I love my old school. Good love deserves an encore. An encore. Ooh, ooh. Shot, 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 shot. Ooh, ooh. Shot, shot, shot. I'm taking my ginger shot with my turmeric and my honey. Hey. Yes, celebrity. We all about to have a great day. I want everybody to have a great day, y'all. So good. Everybody have a great day. So we going cheers. Look, cheers to the freaking weekend. We taking the ginger, the vinegar, the shot. We taking it. Look, we taking it. We gonna take it to the head, y'all. Cheers. Woo. To the freaking weekend, y'all. I will see y'all later. I'm gonna go live again. Love all of y'all. Anonymous, I got you. Thank y'all. Lead love with love, peace, and tranquility. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.